except the radio button. Gio, everything but the radio button.
Why is this?
Serving a hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Come on. Let's go. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Friday.
Black Friday.
I swear to God, Dylan, if you don't get it right, I'm going to throw you out the building. Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. We're a little late because we just finished Coltaito. And Dawn got mad at me because I made a bad joke.
I'm going to call it the doghouse segment. Forget Coltaito. He's in the doghouse. How do you say doghouse in Spanish?
Adiós. Casa Pejo.
That's what I'm thinking.
How do you say doghouse?
Casa Perro.
I guess.
That's what I'm thinking. Casa Perro. That's where Freddie is at the moment. So if you want to hear why he's in the doghouse, you can watch the Chit Chat segment that was on 11:30.
That's right. You can check it out. That is, if Dylan doesn't get us off the air, you can check us out Coltaito style on the Brooklyn Cafe, which, you know, Annie, we're going to have to change. We're going to have to put it on some kind of Latino Coltaito deal.
We got to come up with a new graphic.
A new Facebook page. A new group.
A new group, a new Facebook page. And Andy brought, this coffee is unbelievable. I don't know what it is, but...
It's a hot milk.
No, it's more than a hot milk.
No, it isn't more. It's hot milk.
Get a hot milk.
Let me tell you something. This section of the show is brought to you by the Brooklyn Cafe Show. If you have this with hot milk, it would taste just like this bad boy.
I'm going to get a steamer. It is Black Friday. I'm going to go get a steamer.
You don't steam
some milk.
But it's not about steaming. It's about making hot milk. How are you going to steam milk?
So we're going to make the milk hot. You can put it in the microwave.
You're so Americanized.
What do you want to do with it?
She is American. What do you want?
I'm Americanized because I was born in America. I grew up in America. I grew up with the Pledge of Allegiance.
So did
My
I.
country, 'tis of thee. We're in America. Yes, you are American as well. Puerto Rico is an American territory. Contrary to your ex-partner,
Welcome back.
we are American. Welcome.
Welcome back.
We're talking
What's up, Michelle?
Black Friday special. So I wanted Michelle to come in and talk about what's going on here at the gallery.
Well, you better
also.
give her a mic. And Michelle, you got to sit in this chair over here.
Happy Thanksgiving, Michelle.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
I did.
What was so nice about it?
Oh, we had a lot of people and a lot of food and...
I heard that you carved that turkey on Thursday. When was it?
Wednesday, Tuesday.
It was one of those
It was
days.
a beautiful job.
And you're a vegan.
I'm not a vegan. I'm a pescatarian is probably more.
Pescatarian. She's vegetarian, pescatarian.
You want to
Was
put
that
up
fish?
three?
Fish.
I eat fish, but I don't eat any meat.
Gotcha.
No turkey, no chicken, no nothing.
So you're a vegan that doesn't eat fish?
She's not
No,
a
she
vegan.
eats
She's a
fish.
pescatarian. She eats
She's
fish.
a what? Pesca what?
Pescatarian.
What
She's
the
a
hell is
vegetarian.
that?
She eats fish.
Exactly.
A pesca who?
Pescatarian.
She's a fish eater.
She eats fish.
Yes. There you go.
So you have a name for
How
that?
do you say fish in Spanish?
Pescado.
There you go. Hence, pescatarian.
Are you strange, man?
Think of the root of the word.
Okay. Pescado
Which is
means pescatarian?
Like
Pescatarian.
Pescao.
I'm so happy
Fish.
that they have a name for your disease.
Michelle, he's on a roll today. He's in the, what's it, Casa Perro.
Casa Perro. Perro. If
I
you
can't
can't roll
roll
your
my
R's,
R's.
you can't say it.
Perro.
All right, so let me get this right. So there is such a thing that if you eat only seafood, is that what it is, or fish?
It's if you would normally be classified as a vegetarian. However, if you eat fish also but no meat, then it's pescatarian.
So you're like a born-again vegetarian, now you're a pescatarian, soon to be a carnivorian. right? Because you're never gonna eat meat.
I don't know what the heck that is.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what a pescatarian is either. Is that like a man-made word? That's like real? If I look it up, it's gonna be really there.
No, it's
Google it, it's-
vegetarian, but you eat fish.
Yes.
You ever heard of this?
It's like
No.
it's like
But that's
an,
okay.
it's like an addendum. You're vegetarian with an add-on.
You're an addendum.
There you go.
Right?
That actually makes very good
It's
sense.
vegetarian
yes.
with an
Yes.
add-on and addendum in
Yes.
addition.
And
so
this makes sense to you.
100%.
Yes.
Annie, you getting this? Oh
So
yeah.
it's an add-on. So she's a vegetarian plus she eats fish. Otherwise, she's like a vegan, and then you have to subtract.
So I'm a carnivorarian and I eat fish too.
You're just
He eats everything.
you're just a Puerto Rican. I can't even tell you what you are.
If you
I
are
don't
a
even know
Puerto
where to go
Rican,
with that.
well, listen. On the line we have my son from Tampa,
He's not Puerto Rican.
and no, I think he's a pescatarian or Protestant.
Protestant.
Maybe he's a Protestant. I don't know.
He's a Protestant.
A Protestant. Hey, Jill, you ever heard of this,
Your
Jill?
father's on a roll.
Jill, you there? You gotta unmute the sound. There you go. Jill, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
There he is.
Hey, Jill, you ever heard of the
What, you beat him
pescatarian?
on VMix?
I don't know.
Yes, I have.
You have. Now he's the
Yeah.
Now let me get this right. My son is the intelligent one of the family.
Yes, I know.
He's always telling me that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yes, I know.
So
That's
and
why
he's
I
heard
talked
this.
to him.
That's why you talk to him?
He's shaking his head. Yes, he goes, tell my dad. It goes into the green colored port, and then the plug goes into the headphone jack.
Well, the two of you still haven't figured out the problem
Yeah,
here.
this headphone jack is not
I
working,
actually color
Giovanni.
code everything for him.
Yes, he does. He does. Absolutely.
How you doing, Gio? Happy Black Friday.
Doing pretty good. I'm actually doing Black Friday shopping now while waiting for you guys to start. So.
He's Black. Yeah, forget Cyber Monday.
Online,
you can do
right.
Black Friday online because you don't have to go
Absolutely.
to the mall. You don't have to do anything.
And that's a much better way to go because
Isn't
there's
it?
100 million people out there, and
Right.
it's really not cool.
The problem is the shoes.
Oh,
I'm
that's a
just
problem.
saying.
What's wrong with the shoes?
You
You
gotta
can't
try
buy
on.
You gotta
shoes
try them
online.
on.
No.
Sure you can.
How?
If you're a 6, you buy a 6. If you're a
They're
12, you
not
buy
all
12.
made the same.
It's the look. It's all about the look. I'm just saying. Everything
And the
else,
comfort,
and
the way they feel on your
Right.
feet.
There's no comfort.
First
but
of
yes.
all, let me tell you something. Women wear shoes that don't fit because it ain't about
Comfort.
the fit.
No,
it's
it's
about
how they look.
It's how they look, right? So you could buy a 4 even though you're a 10. It
No
doesn't
way.
matter. You're gonna be crying anyway.
Your
Yeah,
name's gonna be
that's true.
Cinderella, but you just keep going.
That's right. Stay
Michelle,
on-
what's
stay
going on
the
here at
4.
the gallery for Black Friday?
For Black Friday, we have put out a holiday gift certificate for $250. It's good for any purchase over $2,000, so whether that's a multitude of pieces or one piece, and any artist. And instead of it being just for this week of Black Friday or this weekend of Black Friday, we're going to let it go through November 30th, which is the end of next week.
So a whole week, it's rolling $250 holiday gift certificate. Get the verbiage right. If you spend over $2,000 at the Heart of Delray Gallery, $250 off. So there you have it. That's a great deal.
It's a great deal. And did you see what Mr. Harmon is working on?
The Lucy and Desi piece?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
The
it's
man
awesome.
is off the chain.
Really?
Oh
This
my
piece-
God.
His pieces are amazing. This piece is a whole nother level of amazingness.
Well, he did the Rat Pack piece. Did you see them?
I don't think I saw that one.
I saw them
It
with
was
Sammy
a commission
Davis.
piece for a client, and that inspired the Lucy and Desi piece. And then he's going to do another piece, but we've also got him working on his commissions because he does really great pet portraits. So as soon as he finishes Lucy and Desi, he's got to start one commission, and then I think we have another one rolling right after that. But the Lucy and Desi was inspired by the Rat Pack.
Oh my, it's an amazing piece.
Now, can he do this thing where you paint upside down and stuff so we could do like a big concert?
You want
Or
him
it
to paint
spins.
upside down?
Yeah, he paints upside down, he turns it up, and he turns it right side up, and there's a
Like
portrait.
Michael Israel does. But there are people
No.
that
Yeah,
do
like
that.
the Israel guy.
No.
That you know.
Michael is really.
I know
There's a lot
of
of there's a couple of artists that do turn their canvases upside down while they're working on them,
I
and
want-
not just the abstract ones.
Diana does.
Diana does.
No,
yeah.
Diana's upside down, that's why.
You know,
Just saying.
it happens.
She needs a bow in her hair.
She needs a bone in her hair.
Bow.
A bow.
Bow.
I thought you said bone too. I'm with you.
Bow.
You see, it's not just me. It's not just me.
I'm thinking bone. That sounds like.
So
the
that's a
Flintstones.
fantastic offer. What does that start today?
It actually started Monday. We send it out in our email. We also post it on Instagram and Facebook because this whole week has really been Black Friday. Used to be Black Friday, and now it's like Black Week.
Black Week.
So
So
Why-
give Michelle.
Yeah, and you know why they did that, right? Gio, you know why they extended the days? Because people
want
would.
to make more money.
Well, no, that's one thing, but they were killing each other.
Well, they're still
on
killing each other.
Friday.
They're
Did
still
you see-
killing each other.
4 o'clock in the morning, people were beating each other with
Stupid.
signs and waiting and
Well,
waiting
now they're
and waiting.
beating each other with signs on Thanksgiving Day, which is kind of appalling.
I know, right?
I'm not really into this whole
Hey,
Black
baby,
Friday.
it's
Let's
called
keep it-
Thanks-taking.
For more information or to contact Michelle or any of our artists, give her a call right here at the gallery, 561-278-0074.
Yes. And Electronic World, Gio, you're buying stuff that I don't hear about? What are you buying?
All
Things.
sorts of stuff. I bought well, actually, my wife might be listening to this, so I actually can't tell you some of the things that I bought.
Oh, it's a gift.
But some of them, yeah, maybe.
I'm buying your father a Casa Pedro. And I'm putting it in the
A
corner.
dog house?
Yes, because that's what he is today at the moment.
Wow, you understood that.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm going to tell you, my son gives me a real subtle hit yesterday. He was playing football yesterday. He had a Wayne Corbett jersey. Now, for you Jet fans, you know who that is.
I know who that is.
Okay, so he had a Wayne Corbett jersey. So he says to me, Dad, I don't have a Jet jersey. I said, so get one. He says, that was a hint, Dad.
Yeah. Hello, Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming. It's right around the corner. The gallery, you're decorating this year.
Yeah, oh yes, we've got Rocco's outside finishing the lights today, or maybe finishing the lights because we're putting a lot of lights out front.
Cool.
We're gonna put a Christmas tree up. We're gonna look very festive.
Someone suggested, I haven't even told you this, that we should, I think it was Chef, that we should put a Christmas tree in here, and all of our guests should bring an ornament.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Or all the artists should bring an ornament. Even if you're Jewish, any religion, bring your ornament, whatever it is that represents you.
And if you bring a toy for tots, yes, a toy for tots, we have a deal for you. You bring a toy for tots and you get a free headshot from our official Brooklyn
Danielle
Cafe.
Boujan. She wants to know if she's
photographer.
going to shoot us today.
You can shoot me every day. I get shot no matter what happens.
That was a loaded question.
It
That
is.
was loaded.
You see, and
no
she's
pun intended.
and she's been doing it all day. She did it on the Spanish show. She got mad at me. I got about 14 ducks thrown at me. She just keeps rambling on.
And the piece, Annie, that you filmed of me talking about eating with my fingers, that's all I have heard about. Now everything my daughter says, do you eat with your fingers? And everyone says yes. And she says, why? And they say it tastes better that way.
I'm having a shirt made.
Every
you know,
single person she asks, they say yes. And she says why? And they say it tastes better that way. I'm telling you, we're going to get rid of silverware. We're just going to go back to eating with our fingers.
Hey, Jill, we talked about the new website that you're working on for the Brooklyn Cafe, right? What I want to do,
yeah.
okay, what I want to do is I want to put a segment in there. I want to put a club, Eating with Your Fingers Club.
Okay.
All right, and then
He's like, okay, yeah, Dad.
and the more you watch Dawn do it, she's like a professional finger eating person.
I pull it apart
Even when it's
Piece by
hot, you
piece.
can't eat it because it's hot,
Right.
and she's pulling it with her fingers. I'm
because
like,
I don't like to bite into food.
well, you could cut it.
But you just have to bite it, and then it gets in your teeth, and it's just. Not
But
so
that's
good.
why God created teeth, so you can bite into things and chew it. Just saying. You ain't got to.
You know, Chef catered my Thanksgiving yesterday.
How was that?
It was beyond delicious, and she said, "I've never seen you eat. I see you pull things apart." She said, "You actually sat with a plate of food." I don't know whether that's good or not good, but
It's funny. You ever seen the birds when they feed their young what do you call a young bird? A chickie, whatever. They feed them
Depends on the bird.
baby bird.
a baby bird. You ever seen when they feed the baby birds? That's what Dawn does. She takes things with her fingers, and that's the way she used to feed the kids. She
But
feed them with her
it
fingers.
was delicious. So if you have a toy and you want a headshot, bring it on into the gallery. We're here all day today, at least until 2 o'clock with Danielle Boujan. The headshots you did the other day, oh my gosh.
Phenomenal.
They were
Thank you.
so amazing. I think Denise said she's coming in to see you again today.
Yes, she said.
Denise Schwartz, you did her and you did Chef Z and Jamie from the 3D puzzles. I need to send them out. Magnificent.
She said she's coming too.
If she's coming too, everyone's coming today.
You got a lot of people coming.
I guess they're all coming to see Danielle. They're not coming to see
I know, they don't
us.
come see us. We're like has-beens.
We come to see you, Fred.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I haven't seen you in this studio on a mic. If it wasn't a
Yeah.
show for the gallery, you've never sat in on a show with us.
That's not true.
It is true.
It is not
I've
true.
looked. I looked in the archives. You've passed by with Dan. I'm saying sit
She
the
was
way you
here
are
for
now.
one of your Christmas shows.
Well, she lent me the
when
hat
you
and
wanted
ran
to have
out,
Christmas. I brought in my naughty nice hat for
The
you.
naughty
and
nice
and then you
hat.
ran out because you had a client.
Oh well, because
I
she
know, I'm
worked
just
kind of my job.
And people have been asking me. My phone was blowing up yesterday with Thanksgiving posts. I said, come on by the gallery. They said, when's the next event? So I asked
December
you.
7th.
December 7th is Art Walk, correct?
Art Walk, yes.
And that's Pearl Harbor Day. Something else is happening on December 7th.
Yes, we're going to be at Hippocrates. Art Basel too? We're going to be at Hippocrates.
We are?
Yes,
We are? Mm-hmm. I didn't
You
know
are.
that.
we are. We're going up to the Hippocrates Institute.
Well, were you taking the gang up with film? Have you put together, organized a clue?
I will. I got 2 weeks to do it. I got plenty of time. I'm in the Freddie world of planning. They're going to do a hand scan.
What's that?
They scan your hand and they look for insufficiencies.
Really? They can tell you're sick from your hand? Hey, Gio, send me your fingerprints, Gio.
You know, Gio, speaking of fingerprints, all these new scanners, right? You said you needed to get an eye scan now to get into your computer. What's going on in this world of cyber tech?
Yeah, so those, I mean, we're seeing those on our phones nowadays. The new iPhone, for example, has, it's not just a single camera, it's usually 2 or 3 types of cameras, like an infrared camera, and they literally measure the depth and the crevices of your face, and they kind of build like a mask so that only you and only when you make that exact face will it unlock. It's really cool technology. We're seeing it built in the laptops now too.
You got to make that exact phrase, Teddy.
Now, I got a question for you. If I take Elmer's glue and put a mask on my face and peel it carefully and put it up on the scan, will it work? Like Mission Impossible?
Maybe. I mean, there have been some people that have tried to use photos. Obviously, that's not going to work because there's no depth. But if you made a mask, depending on how well it's made, it's possible, but some even make you blink, some make you smile. It may not just be a blank expression. They may have to, smile or something.
Now when the
like
CIA and the FBI come knocking at our door,
You know why?
Freddie did it.
Well, anyone should,
Saying.
anyone wants to know if you do that scan thing, somebody punches you in your eyes like sealed and stuff, and you go on your computer, it won't work then.
It won't work, no, because I
Yeah,
have
I
it on
mean,
my phone.
even having a beard or shaving your mustache or something will change that.
I almost said it. I'm not
So-
saying nothing. I'm staying very quiet.
My arsenal has been
It's dwindled.
I just saying, women, please don't grow a beard. That's
You need
That
to
was just
throw something
nasty.
a little harder, honey, a little harder.
okay.
He's on a roll today. I'm just saying. All right, let's talk what else we got going on. Dawn DeMarco's got a big event going on.
Yes.
And apparently we're sponsoring it.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
By the way.
By the way, we're sponsoring it and we're on the ticket.
What are we
Yeah,
sponsoring?
you're
What
on
are we
the
doing? What are we
ticket.
doing?
I'm actually raising money for the Rosie Foundation, which you guys are familiar with, but
Yeah.
not everybody is. The Rosie Foundation was founded in honor of my niece Rosie, who at the age of 11 was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer and passed away 3 years later. So I'm raising money through Sparkle of Life, which is my jewelry business, and we're raffling off a $1,000 shopping spree. The tickets are $25 a piece, and I would love for anybody who's interested to purchase some tickets.
What kind of shopping spree do you win if you win?
You get to shop Sparkle of Life jewelry.
Ah,
Yeah. Which I have gorgeous jewelry.
you do?
Not only does she have gorgeous jewelry, I wear it every day. I have this piece on. I don't have my earrings on. My wand. Everything Dawn has created is so amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
And everybody knows you.
Well, not
It's a-
everybody,
no,
obviously, no.
Everybody. When I talk about that lady with the jewelry, and they say, "Oh, you talking about
say
Dawn?"
the lady with the jewelry?
Yeah, and they go, "Oh,
About
Dawn."
me?
Yeah,
Well,
and
I'm
they go,
just saying
"Dawn."
she's in a Dawn sandwich at the moment.
She's in a what
A
sandwich?
Dawn sandwich.
Yes, she is.
Some hot sauce
can
on
see
and
that.
go all the way back to the first
Hot
show.
sauce in the show. But your jewelry it speaks for itself. It's a remarkable piece. And you know what I would like to do?
Yes.
Because I'm always thinking.
I know you are.
And Gio, don't say nothing because I want. I'm looking right at you there, buddy. Is headshots and film shots, and you have a photographer that can take pictures wearing your jewelry.
Yeah.
I think would be really cool because I believe that one day, J-Lo will come in, put the jewelry on, and you take her picture, and watch what happens. Everything's gonna
When
go
we're on the
okay.
red carpet, I meant to ask you this the other day.
Yeah,
I'm going to wear Dawn's jewelry when we
Yes.
walk the red carpet.
and you're gonna be wearing one of these bags.
Why not?
And whose dress will you be wearing, Dawn?
Ah, that would be the $1 million red
I
carpet
actually have a
question.
dress designer I can connect you with.
There you go. Now I have the
Where
clothes.
the hell you been?
What do you mean, where the heck?
We've been looking for that for 3 years.
I didn't know that. I just met her like.
I'm sorry, your name is again?
Dawn.
Dawn DeMarco book.
Michelle, you see what I got to put up with? It ain't easy being me,
Do
baby.
you remember when you first started with my clothing line and you sent me those mom jeans with the plastic knees?
Oh my God.
He doesn't remember that. Gio, you remember that?
Of course I do. There's plastic jeans to go with your clear plastic boots as well.
That would be about it. And I said, you're kidding, right? He
And
goes,
where
"No,
was
would
the?
you wear these?
Wasn't it on your buttocks? The plastic
I think it was on my knees.
on your knees?
Yeah, that wouldn't be appropriate.
There was a
Athletics.
movie. There was a movie for your buttocks, right? They had it in a movie.
The movie for your buttocks?
Yes, and there was a tattoo on it that says, "Do you recognize this
I want to
cheek?"
get a tattoo. I wonder if tattoos are on sale on Black Friday.
They are.
Annie's,
Saying that.
can you find out? I'm going to go up to Annie's tattoo artist. You know what? Go big or go home.
It's funny. Gio's cousin is a tattoo artist.
Would that be your niece or nephew?
My niece.
Gio's cousin. That would be your
Well,
relative as well.
if the tattoo don't come out well, it's his cousin. That would be Lisa. Lisa Kass is a tattoo artist.
Is she? Mm-hmm. Susia's sister.
Susie's sister.
Susie's
Stop calling
sister.
him that. That's horrible.
But come on down for your headshot. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Bring a toy. We can do it now through. We'll pick other days that we can do it when you're
once
here.
a week, maybe.
Once a week we'll
twice
do it
a
here.
week.
Twice a week, once
Well,
a
you
week.
tell me when you want to do it, and then we'll make the announcement.
And bring a toy. I sent Michelle and Dan the text, so let's open it up to the artists as well.
We will.
Let's get a Christmas tree, and let's start collecting ornaments.
Now, let me ask you a question. Hanukkah, is it Hanukkah?
Hanukkah. Hanukkah. See, I can do the, but I can't roll
You
my
don't, you don't
R's.
have to say that Hanukkah that way, though, do you?
But I can do my ha, but I can't roll my R's.
You can do your what?
I can do my ha.
Yeah,
Hanukkah.
I think you need some of this. Listen, Hanukkah is when?
December 3rd.
Oh,
It's
smokes,
early
that's
this
next
year.
week.
I wish it was closer to Christmas. It's
So
better
what do
that
you
way.
do between Hanukkah and
Oh, wait.
New Year's?
I just want you to know. It is called Chrismukkah.
Yes, that's what they told me, Christmas.
It is called Chrismukkah.
Don't know what the hell she's talking about. Just
Christmas
rolling
and
along.
Hanukkah.
Never heard of that. Okay, so what do you put up? Do you put like elf in the shelf or something? What do you do with
I
it?
do lights. I do blue and white ornaments. I
Isn't
do
there like a
silver.
tree, a burning bush or something?
I don't do a Hanukkah bush, and that would be for Passover. But no, that would be
So
when
Passover's afterward.
That's in April. That's
Oh, Lord.
Easter.
You see, I can't
Easter.
keep up to all
That's
your.
Easter. That's your first.
Okay,
breakfast you're doing.
from December 3rd.
For supper.
He's doing the first breakfast
Gotcha.
instead of the Last Supper.
What's wrong with that? I thought that was genius.
Is that a good idea?
Genius.
Nobody liked it.
This way, no one can say it's sacrilegious. It's the first breakfast. And
Nobody-
it's around our table.
Nobody liked it in my house. That's ridiculous.
My
Why would
daughter
you do
thinks
that?
it's a great idea, by the way.
Your daughter's in
And
charge
she
of doing
wants
it.
to know what we're serving. So Chelsea, whatever you paint on the table is what we're serving.
It's a little fish. It's
Some-
a little this
some
and a little
Nutella
that.
waffles.
Yeah, there'll be a tow truck in the back. Anyway, what I want to know is what do you do from December 3rd to New Year's? Is there like a Jewish
There's
holiday?
Hanukkah.
Okay, let's start again.
It's 8 days, 8 nights of Hanukkah.
After December 3rd?
It starts December 3rd and it goes for 8 nights.
Okay, so what do you put up? You put a Christmas tree with blue lights on
We
it?
don't do a Christmas tree.
No, they do the lights. They
You
light
can do
the-
lights.
Yeah, but you
the
can light up
menorah.
anybody. You can light me up blue and white,
Yes.
right? So if I put blue and white in the
I'll plug
Christmas
you in.
tree, we had the Christmas Hanukkah
We
thing.
do have Chrismukkah. There you have it.
It's this,
Blue and white
everything gets more
ornaments. You can
complicated.
do blue and white ornaments.
Now, Gio knows everything. So, Gio, how do you celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah at the same time?
Just do what Don said.
I love this boy. Where's his bell?
He's a smart man.
And Gio, what would you like for Christmas this year?
He wants a jet jersey.
yeah.
You got
Ready
it.
for that.
Just do what Dawn says.
Holy smokes, that bit
Sabrina,
went
he's a
nowhere.
keeper.
Nowhere. And Gio, Sabrina's how many months pregnant now? 4 months?
Aw.
20 weeks.
That would be
Congratulations.
5
5
months.
months. Yeah.
We're 21 weeks now, but yeah.
I saw his picture in her belly. It looks just like his mother, thank God. No, actually, it looks like him. It looks like you.
He
It's a scary
looks, he
thought.
looks like me,
Oh, another boy.
and
Well, it has this little thing that sticks out. We
Oh,
think it's a boy.
pretty much a boy. Okay.
And how many? Now check this answer out. Gio, how many children are you planning on having?
2.
Or 4?
Just 2.
Or
I'm good with 2.
6? They can
answer
only
is-
have it in even numbers.
Why?
Ask
yeah,
him.
It has to be an even number. So if there's twins the next round, we have to have a 4th.
I thought he was going to say something like whatever God provides.
Right.
But he actually
Nah,
has another, right?
no,
That's
he's
what I'm
a-
thinking he's going to say.
He's a millennial. He don't go that way.
Oh.
He wants even number of children so that when his will is drawn up, everybody gets a fair share.
No, that's not.
Except then there's not a
They would
tiebreaker.
still get a fair share, just a third, a third, and a third.
Oh,
Then there's not a tiebreaker. We also have Anka with us with brush cases. What's the name of the bag line, though?
Custom bag designs.
Now, wait a minute. Before we start, we have to say hello to Grandma. Is it Grandma, right?
Yes, Stefania.
Okay.
Stephanie.
Michelle.
See, she's leaving again.
Stefania.
I have things to do.
Stefania.
Well, say hello to Stefania. Stefania?
Grandma.
Stefania. Grandma Stefania.
Hello, Grandma Stefania.
Now, she's from what country?
From
Stefania.
Romania.
How do you say, do they celebrate Christmas in Romania?
Of course.
How do you say Merry Christmas in,
Crăciun fericit.
Wow.
there you go, you got two cheeks.
Fericit. Did you got it?
¿Tú entendiste eso? She's the one that got that joke.
Merry Christmas, Grandma Stefania. Where is she?
I
In
leave it
Romania? Is she
speechless.
here?
Yeah, she's in Romania, in Bucharest.
And she's watching you.
She's watching us
That's
live.
the amazing thing, Gio, about our show
sweet.
is her grandmother's watching us in Romania right now.
That's
What
right.
is that?
And it's not
Grandma?
censored, Gio.
How cool is that?
How do you say
That's
that?
pretty amazing.
Stefania.
Stefania.
What do we have going on here
Beautiful.
for Black Friday? Always shopping. Dawn, we should have brought your stuff.
I know. I didn't know.
Her
I would
stuff.
have had it in my trunk. There.
Don't you have like stuff on you?
Yeah,
If I
I got
turn
my
you over?
earrings. I have my earrings on.
Well, so your earrings go with some of this pow
All right,
wow
so
wow
next
stuff.
week we need to bring you back and continue our Black Friday pre-holiday shopping since Hanukkah is right around the corner. It's
Hello.
really next week.
Yeah.
We need to bring Dawn on with some of her wares. Maybe we can bring in Sharon and some pizza and have another party.
Hello, I'm here.
Now, we had somebody who wanted to do a fashion show here for next week.
Oh,
I knew you were going to say that. Somebody had a clothing line, and I said, why don't we do a fashion show so we have the jewelry, we have the bags, the whole nine. If you guys do, you do shoes too, right?
I do shoes, yes.
you do? You'll paint my shoes?
Of course.
Oh, how'd you know that and you didn't tell me?
Dawn, she will paint you if you stand still long enough.
All right, I gotta go buy some shoes. And then, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Maybe I can put that lady on my shoes.
Oh, yeah, that would be a nice design.
Now,
Yeah.
now let me ask you, because you got some pow wow. This reminds me of Batman and Robin in the
Right,
day,
right. It's,
right?
They're fun. They're fun bags.
When they used to have these pow and wows and stuff. So is this your latest collection?
They are. I just finished them a couple of days ago, actually.
Are they dry? The
Look at
paint
this one.
stuff is dry?
Campbell's soup.
It's our favorite.
How cute
It
is
just
that?
depends what she brings. That's my favorite. I think the speaker we just need to turn off. The black speaker, that
Nope.
one sitting in front of Dylan, that little one just needs to be charged.
Turn it off.
Look at this Campbell's soup bag.
Cute.
How cute is this?
Very cute.
Right? I use this bag every day,
Now, can I tell you something?
and people stop me.
I'm going to give
every
you a
day.
little marketing tip.
Okay.
If you take this and you go to the store and you get a bag of Campbell's soup in a can, not in a can, in a pack,
Yes?
and you put it inside and you sell it with that inside, people are going to freak out.
All marketing.
I think that's a great idea.
It really is.
Because think about it. You know, in the day, Campbell's soup was like one of the best.
And what would you make this one with, Freddie?
What?
This could be Twix, Reese's Pieces candy.
Reese's Pieces.
Yum.
Right? Right? Because it's got the colors like chocolate.
Stay on four.
We could do that.
Four across.
And then the big ones, the Boom, we could do sparklers or I just love them. Fireworks. The Boom is amazing.
Thank
And you've got a new line coming in of leather bags, you said
Yes,
also.
exactly. I have leather bags coming in for Art Basel, so it's going to be really exciting.
Four.
I've never been to Art Basel.
Me neither.
Well,
we
you
should
ladies
go.
have to come, please.
We should go.
We should go to Art Basel.
It'd be great.
It's how many? Is it a week?
It's a week. It officially starts on Wednesday of December, the first week
Fifth.
in December, yes.
It's December 5th because I have an
And-
event the
Mhm.
5th. Okay.
And it goes on until Sunday.
Wow.
Have you ever? You've been to Art Basel. You used to work at Art Basel.
Are you going to be showing your bags? How cool
Hello.
is that?
I'm trying to organize this.
Hello.
I'm trying to have a conversation with people, and I want to make sure that the camera's all set.
You've been to Art Basel. You used to sell paintings at Art Basel.
I worked in Miami for 3 years, and I was on the board of Art Basel.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, this is going back, let me see, 8 minus, going back about 9 years ago. It was Art Basel, this is before the buildings were there. You know, all those buildings are new down there, and Woodwind, Whitworth, or whatever the hell it is,
Design District and whatever.
Design District. And we used to go down there. I even shot some film down there in the double decker where they have all the artists and all that. But I'm gonna tell you, it was wild down in the day. In the day when this first started out, I mean, it's huge now.
Yeah.
Now they had the signs on the highway. It was craziness, and we started that mess down
So
there.
she's going to be at Art Basel. Dawn, you should go to sell your stuff down at Art Basel.
Well, it's not an easy show to get into.
It's not an easy show to get into.
Okay, how did you get in?
Well, there's all types
there's
of
that
markets
too.
and vendors.
That's what it is.
So,
I can get you in tomorrow. It's about this.
Yeah, and I don't have this. So.
But that's the
I give a lot
problem.
away.
And sometimes I knew an artist that went down there and she spent a lot of money to get in and she didn't sell one piece.
Right.
But the publicity allegedly is
Yeah,
what
well.
You have to be in the right space because in
Right.
Wynwood, a lot of spaces are not so great for Art Basel, and there's a lot of vendors. So if you pick the right location, doesn't matter how much it costs as long as you're there.
Art
you're gonna
Basel's
make
in
money.
Wynwood too?
Yes.
It's
Didn't
in
realize
Wynwood,
that.
Design District, and South Beach. I mean,
Oh,
Windward,
I didn't realize it was
Everywhere.
that
Win-
big.
Windward
Yeah.
changed everything when they came along. They changed the whole concept because they used to do all these little buildings. And you would walk, and we used to put one of these things on you.
Right.
And you used to get in and have a drink and yada, 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 and supposedly buy art. We used to sell furniture, believe it or
You know,
not.
the funny thing about Wynwood is it's such the happening, right, with all the galleries, and then they say Fort Lauderdale, where Sistrunk Avenue is, but nothing compares to the gallery right here. And that's the amazing thing, right? There's galleries
gallery, yeah.
everywhere.
If this place was in Windward, you know what would happen?
This
Be
place
nonstop.
is amazing, and we just got to get more and more people up here. We can bring events, we should bring vendors, and we should do our own. I should talk to Michelle actually as I'm talking about it. We should do our own kind of Wynwood. You have enough friends that are vendors. Of
course.
We could do an event here at the gallery during the holiday season and bring them all here. So people don't have to go to Wynwood and deal with all of the busyness down in Miami.
The
I know.
busyness?
yeah, that's a great idea.
And you, because right, I said to you, bring a friend. You're like, oh, I'll bring this one. She's in the store. She's in the mall. She's in big stores, and this one and that. You know, so many people. We should just bring it here to the gallery and do a whole event.
Now, I'm going to tell you something a little bit different, right? You take Annie. If you went to Art Basel and you saw artworks for $8,000, $12,000, $25,000, right? I mean, you're young and you're starting out in life, and then you see pieces like the purses, and then a couple of hundred, $300, $400, $500, $600, whatever it is. Aren't you going to be more inclined to say to get something from Art Basel with this price point?
Absolutely. Well, the thing with that is that you take it everywhere. So it's not like a piece of artwork
Everywhere.
that you just hang
Right.
in, you know,
Right,
in
exactly.
your house, and
On the
once in a
wall.
while someone sees it. This is something that you have with you, and it pops out, like literally, like it comes out at you. So it grabs your attention. It's gorgeous.
Fun.
Wearable art.
gorgeous.
It's so much
Right.
fun. I
Yeah.
love my piece all the time.
And you walk around with it
I
everywhere.
walk around with it everywhere, and everyone stops me
Aw.
about the
I bet.
bag.
It suits
I
you
bet.
well.
It's, you know, it's
You
like
know,
the
you're gonna
wand.
ha-
You have to choose that piece that fits you.
You got to stop making them.
Yeah, become like the bags, the Birkin bags,
Well, you
which
know,
I don't get.
you know why?
Right?
Why?
Because if let's say she only makes 1,000 bags,
Right.
and she sells
You-
out,
Do a waiting list, like
And you
Birkin
make a
did,
waiting
because
list.
that's garbage. That whole Birkin thing, the way they created the demand, yeah, it's
People wait. They
right
wait
for years.
For
But
years.
they do that intentionally.
Of course they do.
$10,000,
believe it.
$15,000.
I know, for a
the
bag.
cheapest.
Yeah. And you have a little stupid buckle that you have to unbuckle, and then it's open the whole time. I'm sorry. Don't get me started on
but
Birkin
people
bags.
do it because you wanna make it a one of a kind. But all of your stuff is
Danielle,
one of a
they brought,
kind.
they brought
Really all
toys
one of a
for
kind.
you.
Nice, thank you.
Wow.
You know who that is?
No.
I have, holy smokes!
You see who
How
that
are-
is?
That's Coach.
That's Coach. How about that?
How are you? You changed your hair.
It's beautiful.
It's a little curly. I don't
Isn't
think it's a
she?
little curly. I think it's straighter.
No, she curled it.
You curled
Although
it.
you guys look enough like that you could be sisters.
Thank you.
Don't they?
I thought they were
Very
sisters.
nice compliment.
They really do.
You guys look like sisters.
That's our
yes.
1 o'clock hour. We're going to talk about happiness. Just saying. I know. Can you imagine doing a show on happiness? Hug
Now,
a tree.
now let me ask you a question because I have Gio. I want to put him on the spot. You know how I love doing that, right? Are we giving out coins today? Because I noticed that if I don't give them out, they just sit in that box.
Yes, we're going to give them out.
Okay.
Gio, that website's going up, brooklyncafe.tv. Let me go get the box of coins. We're going
I
to pass
have
them
one
out.
already. Is that the one that I picked?
No,
and it was
where you
says
going?
Sparkle?
Oh, you have them over there. Yes, and you have to register it.
There's no number on mine.
Well, then you have the
No,
wrong
I
one.
have to give her another one because we gave her one of the OGs.
So that one you put in a frame, And these are the ones that you have to pick one because you have to
Pick
register.
one for Black Friday. Pick
Pick one.
Pick a coin.
Pick a coin.
Pick a coin. Any
Pick
coin.
one, anyone.
Put your hand
Hey,
in.
Gia, you want me to pick a coin for you?
I
want me
feel
to-
like I'm doing this whole.
You want me to
big
mail
drawing.
you a coin?
Send me a coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
And
right,
then I'll
Dawn?
send it with the coffee and the pie that I got to send.
Let's give one to Danielle. Can you pass it over to Danielle?
Yes, ma'am.
And then everyone picks a coin. And these are our hope hearts. So you can hold hope in your hands. And you're going to register it on our website, brooklyncafe.tv. And when you no longer need to physically hold hope in your hand, you pay it forward and you move it forward in gratitude and hope. All right, so what'd you ladies get?
I have no idea.
I got love.
She got love. What'd you get, Danielle?
Believe.
Believe. There you have it. And Dawn can't see hers.
Right.
Dawn says, hers says, I need glasses.
Smile.
Oh,
There you have it. And last one you
I
got
can
was
do that.
Sparkle.
Let me pick one for
Exactly.
Gio.
All right, pick one for Gio.
Now we gotta mail this
Thank
out.
you.
with
You
the-
got a milk and coffee too.
I gotta mail out with the coffee. Yes.
What'd Gio get?
Happiness.
Oh, there you go. Which is perfect because today's all about happiness. Can you read it?
Happiness. Yeah, it says happiness.
It says something else.
It says
yeah.
it says happiness and choice. Happiness is
A choice.
a choice.
This
Happiness
is
is a choice.
Melanie. This should have been your heart because it says happiness is a choice,
Happiness
perfect.
is a choice.
right? Is that so perfect for you?
Absolutely
Wait
perfect.
to hear Melanie's story coming up in the one
I'm,
o'clock hour.
I'm anxiously awaiting.
I know. Talk about happiness and love. You guys really could be related. All right, Gio, we're going to send this out to you with what else? Some coffee, the
Coffee,
pie.
the pie.
We got a lot to send you.
I'm gonna send them 3 bags of coffee. I'm gonna send them this coin and the pie.
And Gio, our website's going to be up and running soon.
Sure, when you send me all the stuff you need to send me.
I'm going to send it to you this weekend. All we need left are the sponsors, I think.
I think the only thing we have left is the sponsors, Gio. I think if you check your email, there's a whole ton of stuff in there.
Yeah, I know, it's the holidays. You also gotta send me a jersey.
And a jersey?
That's for Christmas.
Chris Macau, yeah, it's coming as well. Danielle, where can people find you? And we're here at the gallery. When do you think? A couple days a week?
Like twice a week. Probably like next Tuesday.
So bring a toy. We'll let you know what day it is. Let's plan on Tuesday. And for a free headshot, everyone needs a free headshot. Even millennials, right? I told my kids, and they went, oh, for like our LinkedIn profile or social media, business, your business card. It's always good to have a professional
Now,
headshot.
Danielle opened up BCTV, right? On Facebook Messenger, I saw BCTV.
Yes.
Can people send, and Jill, maybe you can help us answer this question. Can people send pictures into BCTV?
I think that's a messenger,
It was a
so
private
it's just
messenger.
both of you.
Oh, it's just us?
So
It's
we
just
can
us.
talk. Yeah,
Oh, well, I didn't know.
but we can open a group. You know.
Well, I think that we
So
should open
everybody can
something for
enjoy.
pictures because pictures say 1,000 words. I'll never forget the day my son says I was a glorified button pitcher.
Pusher. Yeah, Gio, you and I apparently, you still are, he says.
I know, but you see these fingers, baby? Magical. Because these fingers, there you go.
You guys are hilarious. You almost kind of look alike.
Do you remember, Gio, when we first started this, we were actually trying to do the series, Two Boys from Brooklyn? Gio was the director. The director from Tampa. Oh, no, you were here.
I was there for a little bit. I wrote the first few episodes that we shot.
He wrote them. You know something? If you send them, we'll change the names and we'll do the characters on it.
Yeah?
No, I don't. It's come a long way from.
Come a long way, baby.
No looking back.
You come a long. That was
Go
before
forward.
me.
Yeah, but
that
we
was
could
BD.
we can incorporate it because the interns are going to be doing some skits and stuff that we're going to be doing. We have What's in Your Bag coming. That
Oh,
should
we
be
wanted
here.
to talk to you about that, right? We're going to make a tote bag. What's in your bag? And
It's
all
got to
these
be
amazing-
huge. It's got to be a huge bag.
It's gonna look great too.
It's got to be real big because in there we're going to be pulling out people.
That would be really funny, right? You pull them up and they go, wait, and they keep coming. Like when we did the mouse the other day at escape rooms, and I kept pulling and pulling and pulling. And then there was the briefcase at the other end behind
was
the clock,
funny.
right?
That was
I was
hilarious.
afraid to keep pulling, and there it was.
I want to be able to pull and then Gio comes out of the bag.
Gio, that'd be really funny.
It'd be really hilarious.
We can do that as well. Dawn, tell us more about the
raffle.
the raffles and where they can get them.
Yes. You can instant message me on Facebook at Sparkle of Life. You can also call me at 954-309-2234, and we will be pulling the winner on December 14th here on the Brooklyn Cafe.
Which is amazing because December 14th, we've got PBS in the gallery, so they're
Yeah.
going to be shooting a segment, and we're going to be featuring the artists and whatever
Wait,
else
whoa,
we
whoa,
can
whoa.
feature that
What day is PBS?
December 14th.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many things coming. You better remind me.
And the other cool thing is it's Rosie's birthday. She would have been 29.
On the 14th? Well, then, you know, I don't know how you feel about this, but we should have cake.
Yeah.
We should
I
have a
would love
little
that. That would be
music, a
really
little
cool.
singing, a little dance. In Spanish, it's called parranda.
Parranda. Wait, I almost got
I
it.
can't say that, but
Parranda.
okay.
Hey!
Parranda. And what we'll do is we'll go to each one of the rooms and we'll play. Anybody play instruments? You got,
No.
Gio, do you play guitar or something?
Annie does.
Oh, you know what we'll do?
Play trumpet.
Do you play
Trumpet.
a trumpet? Yeah, but you're a little far. I can't hear you from here. You know what we'll do? We'll take a music box with us. And then I'll show you some of the traditional songs, Si no me dan de beber lloro and stuff like that. And what happens is you play this music, and we'll have to take the booze because I'm sure they're not going to have that here. And they give you a shot, and they send you on your way.
Okay, let's do it.
We have a
can
little
bring
fun.
in
We have a little
mariachi
fun with
band.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in. I'm here.
Me too.
You know a musician, Danielle?
I have those shake.
She's got the
Maracas? Maracas.
Those little eggs that are rice
The
inside.
eggs
You have eggs?
with rice in them.
You have eggs with rice in them?
Yeah, it's a pink.
She's Brazilian.
They're pink.
I have rice in my pocket, man.
Take you two upside down.
That's hilarious.
And there you have it. Where can people find you, Anka? When's your next event? Tomorrow?
Well, actually, tomorrow, where you found me, at Fat Village Art Walk in Fort Lauderdale.
Fat Village.
What time is that
That's
at,
so
by the way?
funny.
Is that a real
Starts
place?
at 6.
Fat Village is a
Fat
real name?
Village. That's the name of the neighborhood, I believe.
Art Walk in Fort Lauderdale.
Now, have you loaded up to have like a lot of purses to sell? Because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be sold out.
I've been getting ready for Art Basel, so I've been working every day on making new ones, every day, nonstop.
Now, if Dawn DeMarco wanted to have a customized purse of something, like your daughter or something, can you do it off a picture?
Of course, I've done so many customized bags.
Really?
So
Okay. I'll
It
think
should
about
just
it.
say, that's what I need is a bag that says
Sparkle.
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 Yeah.
You should have a
Sure.
customized
Do a
deal
look
for your
like
branding.
logo. That would
Just
be really
saying.
cool.
I need and maybe a little one that says
Matching one.
sparkle. She did this for me as well.
I'll make it happen.
That's fine.
Need one that says
And a
sparkle.
matching case, of course.
I was wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and Duff from NN said to me, Freddie, this what is that called?
Bitmoji?
Bitmoji didn't have my hat, so I said it to Gio. He says, "Oh God,
I
oh
love
God,
it, right?
Hey, people talk to me because of the hat, buddy.
They do.
Well, nobody
love
talked
you
to me
because of the
before.
hat.
It's ridiculous."
Fat Village is tomorrow at 6 until when?
Until 11.
Wow. that's
Ah,
nice.
maybe I'll stop by. My daughter.
What time do you start?
I started 4.
Yeah. Set up.
4 in the afternoon to 11 at night?
Yes,
Wow,
more like
that's a
2
long
p.m., but
My daughter surprised me with the tickets for tomorrow to the King and I down in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm going to be right near you.
she come by.
So I think got to come by and see.
How
She
fun is
decided I
that?
needed a girls' night out.
I think that's a
Great.
beautiful
The
Isn't
thing.
it
King and I.
The King and I.
Oh, you know what I saw on Thanksgiving? King Kong the musical. Did you see that in New York? Did you anybody see it on when the parade was on? King Kong the musical?
Really?
It's a 20 freaking story King Kong.
The musical.
Yes, it's a King. Yeah, the musical.
What's he
King
dancing?
Kong. No, he's tied up in chains. It's about the. You know the story of King Kong?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so they made a 20-foot King Kong. It is unbelievable.
But he sings too.
He doesn't sing, he growls. She sings.
That would be funny if King Kong sang.
It's called King Kong the musical. Not that he sings.
What makes a musical then?
Do you ever watch the movie King Kong? Sorry. Gio. King Kong the musical. It's about I'm going to talk to
trying
you.
to get
'cause
Gio
You're
to get
the only normal person on the set. It's a 20-foot King Kong, and they talk about the movie King Kong. And they do the whole, and she sings. She has a voice that's unreal. But anyway, I want to go see King Kong the musical.
Hint. Christmas is coming.
Because Christmas is coming. And next Thanksgiving, I'm going to make a prediction.
Yes.
I want to
If you
go
want
and
to see
see.
it, you should go buy the tickets.
You keep drinking that green juice.
What are you drinking?
He's having a grasshopper. Listen, Gio, what I want to do is I want to go to the Macy's Day Parade
I've been there.
in New York.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Yeah, I did it when I lived there.
I've never done it. When I lived
Very
there,
cool.
I call Frankie, King Sucio. He says, I live in New York, Dad. We don't, Theo, we
never
don't
go,
do that.
right?
We never go nowhere.
Of
I lived
course.
42 years and never went to a stupid
Yeah.
parade.
That's
Never.
typical.
You ready to
Never
get
went.
ready for a 1 o'clock show? To get one of Dawn DeMarco's Sparkle of Life raffles, you can send her a private message, or you can always contact us here at the cafe. December 14th, it is a drawing, $25 tickets.
Right.
The
$25
winner
ticket.
gets a $1,000 shopping spree with Sparkle of Life. So I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this opportunity. And proceeds go back to the Rosie Foundation to support so many amazing. I don't even know how many you're going to support this year.
No, only 2.
Okay.
The Rosie Foundation is focused on children with cancer and animal rescue. And then Sparkle of Life helps charity in general.
Now, because of your generosity last year, I actually brought in Casper into my house.
Did you?
Yes, the Maine Coon. And I have never, ever, and Jill will tell you, not even Wiggles was something I brought into the house. That was my ex-wife that did it, his mom. Not even Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles was his name.
Oh,
cute, Freddie.
that's so sweet.
But I
Yeah,
brought
that's
in,
really cute.
but I brought in Casper purposely. And I'm gonna tell you, he is a load.
Yeah.
28 pounds of Maine Coon. But I did it because I
love
remember
that.
that day that we did that.
Yeah.
Contact Dawn DeMarco at Sparkle of Life to get your raffle tickets. Come on down and bring a toy to get your free headshot. Today we're here, or Tuesday we're going to start with Danielle Boujon. And to find Anka, you can find her tomorrow at Fat Village in Fort Lauderdale, right on 6th Avenue, downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Very cool.
They can also find you on Facebook to send you a message.
And custombagdesigns.com and on Instagram, custombagdesigns.
Custom bags,
Stay
baby.
tuned for our next hour. We're talking about choosing happiness.
Happiness.
Gio, you going to stay with us?
Cool.
Jill, you're gonna stay with us?
Sure.
There was a little bit of a delay
He's
there.
your son. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Sure. Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What
Delray?
time do you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the corner porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And
And
this
the
is?
And we
panini.
have a panini sandwich.
What a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable.
Airbiotic system
So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Get rid of seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Eat it, get yourself an egg and beat it.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe.
Okay. Everyone was on board today.
I don't know, but God help him.
Hello.
Hi, Dawn.
Melissa?
Dawn,
I'm sorry.
say hi to everybody.
Hi, sorry.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, to all our friends in LA, San Francisco, New York, South Florida. It's all good now. We are on the air, part 2 of Women Yapping.
Eat it.
So sorry.
Who's on board?
I don't know. Who's on board? Joe, are you there?
What's on second?
Who's on board?
Yes, dear.
Yes.
How are you, dear?
How you doing, Joe?
I'm fine.
Happy Thanksgiving, Joe.
Thank you. I hope you all had you stuffed yourself well.
I gained 6 pounds, Joe. I'm not happy.
I stuffed
Do you know why the turkey didn't eat Thanksgiving dinner?
Why is that?
It was stuffed.
Because he was already stuffed.
But I'm bummed.
You're on it.
I'm glad Joe is back.
Got that from one of the kids yesterday.
Hey, Joe, you can never retire. If you do, I have to bring you out of retirement.
Yeah, you're just going to have to stay with us. We like it when you're on board.
He knows what he's doing.
Joe's good at what he does.
Then
Joe,
wait.
how many years you been doing this?
This is what happens when you don't send me a song to play.
I did.
I didn't get it.
I sent it, but it was a really good song anyway.
What was
I sent you the song Shop Around. Better.
Huh. There was nothing on Facebook.
I tried. I don't know. I'm having some wonky
Why don't
problems
you
with
get
Facebook.
Joe's phone number? That way you can text him and avoid the Facebook disaster.
All right, I'm going to try and do that next time. So happy Thanksgiving, Joe. Thank you for being with us on Black Friday. Thank you all for being with us on Black Friday. You can find us on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and give us a call, 888-565-1470. Is Gio going to call the regular radio station?
We don't need to. Gio, are you still on the line? Let's see if this works. Gio, is Gio still there?
I'm still on the line.
Okay, so he doesn't even need to call the regular station. Joe, you can hear Gio. Gio, talk.
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. All right. So
This
we
is
got
the
Gio.
way to go,
We
baby.
got-
Now, Dawn, though, sounds like she's off mic.
Who's off mic?
Dawn.
Am I off mic? Maybe my mic's
Make,
not on.
make sure 2 is open.
There
Make
you
sure
go.
you raise her levels a little bit. Okay.
There you, and I have to say happy Thanksgiving to you.
I mean, I hear her fine,
No,
but she
you know.
sounds like she's off mic.
No, she's on. She's just off. Make sure the
Because I've been
speaker.
working with you for a Chew Pikachu.
Make sure the speaker's on. Yes, because you don't
A
want to
Chew
be
Pikachu. And I have to tell you that Chef Z catered our Thanksgiving last night.
And you ate all the food.
I have enough food for 20 more people. It was beyond delicious. Everyone was raving and raving and beyond raving because the spices that she puts together, in a million years, I don't even know what they are, and how she came to do it. I don't know what she did,
I've
but
been
it was
curious.
absolutely delicious.
She made fish for your dad, right?
She made salmon, wild-caught salmon.
Okay. How'd she make it?
I have no idea how she made it. All I know is she made it. at
You
my
ate
house.
it?
Yummy.
Yes, it was delicious. She made vegan mac and cheese, and everyone devoured it.
Vegan mac and cheese.
Vegan
It's
mac
not
and
even
cheese.
real mac.
Not even the mac was real.
What
It was
cheese?
gluten-free. Was the one you like with the chickpeas? That was the mac. I know. And the cheese she made from cashews and
I've
nutmeg
heard that.
and
Yeah.
allspice and all that, and whatever was left over of the cashew cheese, because people didn't realize She calls it cashew cheese, right? No one realized there was no cheese.
Right.
That it was just cashews.
But you didn't tell them what they were eating, right?
We did, but no one really thought about it.
What'd you tell them for?
And then they were dipping everything in leftover cashew cheese, but no one realized it was cashews without the cheese. It was amazing.
Did
everything
you guys
she
have a
made.
turkey?
She made a turkey,
Okay.
which is range-free. I brought her pumpkin pie in, everyone, so that's in the kitchen, so help yourself. Amazing.
So this was a vegan meal minus the turkey.
It was a vegan meal plus the turkey.
Plus the turkey. So I say minus the turkey, she says
And
plus
the
the turkey.
salmon, so it was like pescatarian and turkey.
And we're back to that again.
We're back to the pescatarian, but Chef Z did an incredible job.
Now let me ask you a question. Is there such a thing as a vegan turkey dish?
Tofu. Maybe tofu.
Tofu?
Yeah. Right?
Tofu?
Tofu.
I would
or tofu.
die. I can't eat tofu.
Then don't eat it.
I don't eat that.
No, we had a real turkey. Everything was so delicious. So many leftovers, I could feed another army. So how was
everybody
your Thanksgiving?
head on down to
my
Dawn's house.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was different. We had a Spanish South American type of deal. In Spanish, my mother used to make meats in sauce, carne mechada, which means you have it in like a sauce. It's like a meat, a stew, right, Annie? Like a stew, like a carne mechada is like a stew. And this turkey,
She's like, I don't know what
but this turkey was cut up into pieces and put in a stew, and I'm gonna tell you something. It was freaking unbelievably delicious. Yes, and cranberry and mashed potatoes.
No.
It was really different.
I'm
But
getting
I
hungry.
did it last year too. It's just that
Turkey time.
I ate too much.
It was the first year I've ever had Thanksgiving at my house.
Really?
And the chef might have been appalled by my spice cabinet, but I got you the salt and pepper that you needed. I even had some
Is there
olive
anything
oil.
in it?
My spice cabinet, there's a lot of allspice. A lot of allspice. I don't know why in God's name I have 5, 10 things of allspice.
What is that?
Allspice.
It's
It's allspice and
cinnamon, nutmeg.
It's like cinnamon, nutmeg. It's kind of
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
close,
It's like an
I think.
allspice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some,
Yeah.
But it's sweet spice. Like
It's more for like
this is something in a jar.
Everything I have is in a jar, which is probably horrifying to chef because everything she has is from
Fresh.
homegrown, right?
Wait a minute. Everybody hold the phone for a sec.
Allspice.
So, you, Mrs. Health Coach, have you met this lady next to you? You're not
This lady
supposed to
next
do that.
me, Leslie Harrington, your diabetes coach.
True.
I'm so excited that Leslie is with us. You know, Leslie and I have this kind of crazy connection, right? We don't talk a whole lot. I texted you on Saturday, and you said, oh my gosh, I just had all these amazing things happen, and there's a text from you. So I invited her on. She goes, I can't, I'm busy, I'm booked, but I have a guest for you. I said, well, you got to bring her. And I even told you, and you said, it's all right, whenever she can come. I go, no, she needs to come. As we're texting, Leslie says, you're not going to believe this. My Friday appointment's just canceled. I just got to move one more, and I'm
That's
coming.
the way
And
stuff
here
happens.
she is.
You got to watch the game on that one.
We
Now,
have this thing, I know.
Gio was in town. Gio was with us the time that she took us shopping. She took Gio and me and Gio were sitting in the car going,
Gio was with us.
Right.
Gio was like, Dad, what are you doing? I says, I don't know, we're going shopping. So we went to food something, yeah, and she was teaching me how to buy water.
True story.
So there's
It's like
50,
30 minutes buying water.
remember that? How do you buy water? There's 5,000 bottles
Right,
of different
that's
water.
true.
So everyone I picked was wrong. There's only 2 right waters in that whole case.
Really?
I don't think you told Coach your good news, though,
I think I did.
about your blood work.
Yeah.
You told
More
Mother.
recent?
Yeah, I came back at 6.1 on my A1C.
She didn't know?
A1C is 6.1 and my diabetes was 118 average. Yep.
Nice.
I can't tell you that that's what it is right now after 8 all this.
After
Just
yesterday.
hate the holidays, and I dropped 33 pounds, 33, 43, 53 pounds.
Part of your journey.
that's amazing.
So Leslie was
Yeah,
Freddie's
that is.
diabetes coach, diabetes educator coach to help you with everything.
I remember
What a
that.
whole army, a team you had. Gio, you been over there?
Gio, you have too much game. The bottom line here is
We
when
had two
I
Gios, so it's a little confusing.
when I met you, Gio was with me, and we went and we met Daphne.
Yes.
You remember that, Gio, with the Biomeridian?
You've been on a journey.
He says to me, he says, give me all those pills. And he starts looking up all of them. What is this? What is that? What is this? Remember
We
that?
looked at them together. Gio
Yes.
and I did here.
Yeah.
We remember in the back.
It was like an army of what not to eat because I had just come out of ICU. And it was funny because, well, it wasn't funny, but it
really
actually,
not funny.
it
Funny, not
actually
funny.
pushed that whole thing forward. And I always introduce her. I just did it with Annie. I told her, this is the woman saved my life. Because it wasn't that people weren't trying. She just made so much sense. And she says, you can't. And no means no. That's it.
You taught them how to sleep.
That's right.
Flip down, right?
That's right. And you taught me how to sleep with the little app.
Yeah.
It's funny, we were
It's all the
talking
things
about
you
that.
think that it's not just about food.
Dawn and I were just talking about that.
Yeah, I'm a
She says,
terrible
do you
sleeper.
sleep at night? I said, when I go to sleep, I'm outdone.
That's me.
Oh,
It's my
Done.
superpower.
So jealous.
That's your that's really funny. That
Oh, it
sleeping
is.
is your superpower. Dawn
It
says she doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
Leslie can
I
help
have
you with that.
insomnia.
I'm a rock star.
You don't sleep
Yeah.
at all?
Yeah, I do. Well, I take a lot of stuff to sleep, unfortunately. Yeah.
That's right. You need the sleep.
I
Right?
need
It's
sleep.
restorative sleep.
Mhm.
Leslie has an app for that.
Okay.
I have an app, but I have a lot of
No, no,
tips.
no, no, no.
Definitely, you can start implementing like one a week, and
I'm all
and
in
you'll
and on
kinda
that
just get
because I
to-
just got on this drug, which I'm not thrilled about.
No,
It
no, no,
helps
stay
me
away from
slip. I need sleep though.
Leslie
There's
will
a
help you.
reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason. From what I learned from this young lady is that your body's telling you something. What the mystery is that you haven't figured that something out.
Right.
That's
No,
where
I
the
agree,
problem is.
Absolutely.
But pills,
No, I know. Look, I just added it too. So, and I am sleeping as a result of it. You know, so it's just we'll talk after.
And
this.
Leslie wrote a book called Divorce Your Diagnosis, which is amazing. So, right, we don't let our diagnosis define us, that we can actually overcome it. And so many people, Dawn, you network us with so many people, and Leslie, and when our family networks us with people, we don't even have to vet them. We just call and say,
Right.
okay, by the way, so I called Melanie. I didn't even know Melanie's last name. I called her Wednesday night, and I said, okay, I at least want to say hello to you before you come on Friday, because I don't know your last name. I don't know your story, but I know it's going to be great.
so
This is
what's,
Melanie Casita.
how are you, Melanie?
Very
Nice to
good.
meet
How
you.
are
I never know who's coming on
Nice
the
to
set.
meet you.
And I'm dying to hear your story. What happened?
Well, what happened was 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 0 esophageal cancer. So I was a head trainer at Orange Theory Fitness. It's very healthy. You know, life was good, and everything was just rolling along. And I had like some symptoms, and I ended up going to see a few doctors. Like my throat was bothering me, and I did have vocal cord polyps, but we just weren't getting, you know, the real down and dirty of it. So finally, they said, let's do an endoscopy. Sure, everything's going to be fine. And I got that dreaded phone call, that, can you come in today phone call. Yeah. And I was just walking out of my daughter. She was in 3rd grade. And I was walking out of her, it was the holidays. It was right around this time, 5 years ago. Her little class party. And I was so happy getting in the car, and then sure enough, the phone rings, and I see Cleveland Clinic, and, you know, I get the come in today phone call. So I asked my husband, you know, come in, let's go. So we were both we knew something was going on, and they diagnosed me. So the good news is it was stage 0.
Which is amazing.
The bad news is it's your esophagus, because stage 0 means no chemo, no radiation. They just have to cut the cancer out of you. Well, when it's your esophagus is from here to here.
Oh,
It's what connects your throat to your stomach.
I never realized it was that long.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, so the doctor basically said, like, your stomach, we're going to take your stomach, we're going to take out the esophagus. Your stomach's like a football. We're going to take your stomach and we're going to pull it up to replace that esophagus. You know, my running joke was, I've never seen that on Grey's Anatomy. Like,
Right.
Even for real.
I don't know what you're talking about. I missed that episode.
Now, let me ask you a question. At this point of your life, when you were faced with decisions, did you decide already to do the operation?
Yeah, because I was very fortunate that I had doctors who were pretty straightforward. And the doctor who had diagnosed me, she just looked at me and she's like, you just need to get that cancer out of you. You know, and I thought about it logically. I was like, everything else about me is healthy. I'm young, I'm fit, I'm strong. Like, you know.
You teach at Orange Theory, like, you've got this covered.
Yeah.
And you're
like,
good. And they go
yeah.
in and they do the surgery. This is 5 years ago.
Go and do the surgery. And so I go in with this mindset of, somebody's got to be the best at this surgery, you know, so I'm just gonna rock this. So 3 nights in ICU, like 5 nights in the hospital. They like literally split me open, cracked up my ribs, like the whole thing. So I came up with this, like, I'm going to be back to life in 6 weeks. I'm going to be back to work, back to driving, back. I don't know where I came up with 6 weeks.
It's like having a baby, though, right? If I can have a baby and go back in 6 weeks, I'm good to go.
Yeah, exactly. So sure
a little
enough,
different.
That's what I think.
Oh my God,
It's a
you're
little
talking your
scary.
chest was open.
Yeah. There were hands in there.
No,
And there
no.
was stuff.
You go back to work, right? You did everything. You go back, you're teaching full on, and then years pass.
So about a year into it, about a year, I've recovered, I'm good. And I just felt like I was really kind of missing something. I was like, so the whole time I chose happiness and I chose a very positive attitude. And that really helped me along so much. But I just felt like, and then it clicked, like I just rushed back so quickly. And what was the win? I get to, be stressed.
Right.
I was going to say can't sleep, but I'd be lying. I always sleep.
So when you mean go back, you went back to your normal routine?
Just that normal, crazy routine.
And what was the rush? That's a good question.
Well, I thought the big win was
back
getting
to
back
normal.
into. I thought that was life. I thought that was living.
Right.
So this is where I always say, like, without a doubt, like it came clear to me that I am a true messenger, because I was definitely meant to share the big message. And so round 2 came about. 3 years later, I got super sick, like really, really sick, and I was battling for like 6 months.
Same problem?
No, this was like crazy. Like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd get like this like acid burn that would go all the way up through my ears and like literally into my sinuses, and it was horrific. And it started like once a month, and they did an endoscopy. The endoscopy looked great. And then it started happening like twice a month, and it started happening once a week. And then I just started to have like other issues, and I just wasn't feeling well. And they did all these tests, and they did find that I had gastroparesis, which is paralysis of your stomach. So your stomach's basically a blender. Mine wasn't blending anything.
Paralysis of your stomach.
Wow.
It's called gastroparesis, and it's horrific.
Was this because of the surgery, or this is because?
Good question.
Exactly
And you know
what everybody
We're gonna
was.
answer that question when we get back from commercial break.
I asked a good question.
That was a perfect question.
Freddie. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And you know what?
What?
I got to do that because Dawn DeMarco, I'm going to tell you, she is a walking show.
I'm a walking show?
By herself. You're like a billboard.
I have a billboard?
You are a billboard.
I am a billboard.
You are.
I didn't know that. Oh my God. Okay. What's on that billboard? I'm sorry.
Segment brought to you by V-Card. It's
V-Card.
your digital business card. How do
You
you
gonna
like
do?
that?
You gonna do that thing?
Yes.
I love
Go
the
to your
V-Card.
text function. Text 80800. And in the message, type in CAFE, C-A-F-E. Getting all our information for our V-Card. We have a Black Friday special on our coffee, so you can check that out, and we'll get you that bag sent right out to you.
That's right. And go to four across. Also, Gio, do you have a special for Black Friday on your business end? You have something cooking, a coupon or something? I didn't even ask you.
Yeah, I can do free website consultations for e-commerce, anything like that.
So how does somebody get in touch with you with website consultation? I can't
Yeah,
pronounce
sorry, I've got
My tongue hurts.
Easy for you to
You
say.
got the cutest dimples.
How does one reach you?
He does.
I do. And he's humble too.
Such a millennial. Say again?
833-726-8276.
Slide it down.
That's 833-SANVARO.
823 Sanvaro. Or
833-SANVARO.
Or you can text us at the cafe on our V-Card, and we will get you in touch with Gio the Boy Wonder.
We'll let you know how to do that. And Gio is working on the Brooklyn Cafe TV website.
There
So
it is.
join us there.
Magical Boy Wonder. I like that, Giovanni. He's got his own little, look at that. He's
Oh,
got
that's
his
so
own
funny.
flag on his.
Magical Boy Wonder.
Nice.
Wow. Unbelievable.
How's that for your son?
It's not bad.
Pretty good. So we're talking with Melanie Casita, and we're hearing her story, right? So Freddie's question is, what happened next?
So what happened next was I was feeling pretty awful, and as time went by, they thought it was the prior surgery. So it was making sense. Gastroparesis, all the surgery that was done caused the paralysis of the stomach. And it was about 6 months later, and I had lost like 25 pounds. And I was just like wasting away. And at this point, like, I went back into that, somebody's got to be the best of this, the best at this. If this is my new norm, gastroparesis is my thing, like, I'm just going to learn how to live with it. And so it was a struggle to wake up every day, to get through my days, and then I'll never forget, there was one day my husband was just like, he was talking and like, it just took everything for me to like stay engaged. And so I'm like, I'm going to get up and I'm going to like walk over to him and like, I had to put that much effort into things. And as I did that, I thought, this is what it must feel like to be dying. And I was like, no, like I couldn't believe, like I even had that thought. So that's when it started to kind of hit me like, there's something happening here. So I still pushed through it for like 2 months.
This was about a year ago now, right?
A year and 4 months ago. So it was June of 2017, and finally I just drove myself to the ER. My daughter was home, and I walked in. My husband was on an airplane coming home from business, and I walked into her room and I said, "I'm fine. It's good." But at this point, I couldn't eat. I didn't eat.
Hold on. I got a question.
All the tests are
Holy
normal.
smoke! Yeah, but she doesn't feel good.
Right.
So test mess. If you don't feel well, you got to go see somebody who can tell you why.
She goes to the ER.
So I did a gastric. I did a.
Where they you
I
drink
did
this stuff?
barium swallow tests where they make sure all your organs are working properly. I did breath tests for this thing called SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. That's horrific too. I had that.
And they didn't find anything.
Well, I had these things. I had gastroparesis, which gastroparesis is awful. You're basically, you can't eat because your stomach can't process anything.
And you finally go in and they find this.
So I go in and they finally scan me,
Right.
and they find a 12 centimeter, which is like a little bit bigger than a softball, between a softball and cantaloupe, sized tumor behind my stomach.
Oh my God! They just got that?
Well, wait a minute. How do you look behind the stomach?
With the CAT scan.
With a CAT scan. So
Yeah.
they didn't do a CAT scan at the beginning of this whole
So
ordeal.
when you said stage 0, you said, "Oh, were you the one who said
Yes.
Yeah, not good, because when you have stage 0, they don't scan you.
Oh.
That's what happened to my mother.
They should scan you.
That
'cause
happened-
you have something in
If
your
you have
body.
stage 1, they scan you.
Right.
But if you have stage 0, the protocol is not scanning.
They need to change
They
that.
take your margins. They do the surgery. They take your margins. You're clear. You're good to go. Bye-bye.
But
That's it.
your choice of the way you live, right? You're here now. Clearly, you are good.
Well, hold on. Don't make that assumption. How do you feel?
So, I mean, it's pretty crazy and amazing. But yeah, I do. I feel
You feel better?
much better.
But are you
much better.
but are you feeling, healed?
Yes. Well, I still go for scans every 3 months,
Good.
and things still light up, and so there is still like some, it's not a perfect thing, but the 12 centimeter mass. I was supposed to do chemo, which I did, radiation, which I did, and then I was going to get a gastrectomy,
Which is?
the removal of your stomach.
Oh my God!
And
How do you?
The removal of the stomach or removal of a portion of the stomach?
Stomach.
The whole stomach. Now,
They-
how does one function without a stomach?
Exactly.
They pull up your small intestine,
Yeah.
and they kind of, you have like how many feet of intestine? Like
22 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, but there's a big but to this story.
So
You
they-
didn't do that.
So, I didn't need that.
So this is the drum roll piece. What
is the
did
big
you?
one.
What is it that you did?
I did chemotherapy. I did radiation. And I just focused on happiness and positivity and peace and love and support.
So we're going
and
to attribute your health because you changed your mental outlook on this thing.
Absolutely.
Do you know I got 2 people in my family right now, which I'm going to call now that you're here, and they won't have anything to do with it. My cousin has prostate cancer, and I tell him, bro, you're going about this the wrong way. He had the chemo. He didn't urinate for 3 days because of the chemo. It's just weird. They put this needle in you, whatever it's called. And then my nephew also has a bad heart, and again, people just don't listen to their bodies, right?
Right.
So let me ask you. You think that it was the happiness? Did you change your diet? Did you change your life?
I without a doubt, it was the happiness, because I was so, everything in my reports was severe and extreme. I was severely malnourished. The tumor was extreme. My whole body at that point was so broken down and debilitated. If I had been depressed, angry, fearful, that stress and anxiety, I feel like it would have killed me. I really would have not been able to go into the chemo the way that I went into it. So at chemo, I just put it out there, and I had a big following, which I was very lucky, and all my friends would come. So we started having chemo parties. And, at that point, to tell you the truth, I didn't even think about nutrition. I was just so happy to eat. The doctors were like, just eat. So, and I truly believe, just being positive and eating and feeling good and nourishing my body and not having any guilt over I can't eat that, or, is that the right thing? When you do all that, it just puts you in such, distress.
And one of the incredible things when I spoke to Melanie is she says, after all of this, I truly believe I am the chosen one. Think about that.
Well, think about what she went through. She ain't the chosen one. She's pretty damn close.
I'm one of the chosen ones.
How amazing is that outlook, though, right? It's what you and I were just talking about it. It's your mindset when you're undergoing disease. People get sick, unfortunately, and things happen. And you always say you can choose two paths, right? And you have a saying, which is?
You could choose happy or crappy.
Right.
Now, I want to know how Coach gets involved in this story. How are you part of this?
I met Melanie at an event.
Get closer to the mic, honey.
So we speak at some friends down south started a women inspiring women group, and there's speakers consistently. So I've spoken at this event before, and we were there attending, and she stood up at the end and kind of just gave her a little tidbit about her story, and then she was assigned to be the next speaker. And then I was going to speak with her about restoration and rebuilding, because in the traditional chemo world and medicine, it's all kill, kill, kill. There's not anything really about rebuild and quality of life and really like restoring your body back to health after you've been through that type of beating. And then, of course, prevention. So we spoke together at this event, and it was fun because, her story was just had not a dry eye. And then, I got up and I was actually very, very surprised to see some of the things that people don't know when it comes to environmental toxins and BPAs. Like people didn't, BPAs in plastic bottles. We talk about the water. BPAs are in receipts that you receive at the grocery store.
Yes, I was told not to take any more receipts.
You told me that the other day.
You should wear gloves or rubber fingers because they give you toxins.
Yeah, or just pass up on them, or just make sure.
Honey,
that
the
you're
chair
washing
you
your
live
hands.
in is giving you toxins. The whole freaking planet is toxic.
And Gio, your son Giovanni, what can I call you? Gio 1, Gio 2? Because there's another Gio on the board. It's a little complicated.
And Gio.
Boy Wonder.
There you go.
Always happy.
There you go.
He's not always happy.
You're always happy. You're always happy, Freddie.
Yeah, you got to sort of push through that.
Well,
yeah, it's a habit.
Exactly. How do you
It's
choose
work.
happy
It's a
over
practice.
crappy? Because so many people are just going to go down that crappy feeling. It's just easier to be negative than happy, they think.
I don't know. I like being happy better.
It is easier, though. That's why everybody does it.
But it's also a survival mechanism in your brain.
Why
so your
is
brain
it
will
easier to
take.
feel crap? Why is it easier to be this negative than be positive?
It actually takes more energy to be negative.
Well, let me ask you, Gio, two things. The first thing, Gio, you know the coin that I picked for you? With your permission, I want to give this forward to you.
Oh, thank you.
So we're going to register it, Gio. I'll get you another coin. And we're going to give this forward. Because happiness for you is the only choice. That's what I would have written.
When you chose this and they were sitting here, you had no idea.
Had no idea.
How unbelievable that was.
So we're going to give you this.
You know what the answer to is? When you said, why do they choose crappy? Because generally we're driven by fear and worry.
That's right.
And when you could cast, and that was the odd thing. It was like instantly from the minute I was diagnosed, the word peace came. I just wanted peace in my life. If my days were going to be numbered and, I just wanted each day to be peaceful. And I never thought of that word, in my daily existence prior to that. And how are you going to be? You can't be at peace if you're afraid and if you're worried all the time. So if you choose love and just be open, and like I said, so then I just started to believe in my doctors. I wasn't going to go in there and constantly question them. If that was, then just find another doctor, but don't go in there and have fear and worry. And when you start to just accept everything around you and have gratitude for it, it just all starts to fall into place, and then you can be happy.
There's a famous book that I read once. Well, there's a simpler version. The Bible becomes complicated because people get all caught up on it. But there's a simple message that I read from this book, and I'm not going to name it because whatever. But there's a simple thing. If you can hold on to belief, and I don't mean just say it, and even to certain degrees, even live it, it's actually hold on to belief. And the corner you turn is that you actually, in your hands, believe the truth. And again, I'm not preaching, I'm not a priest and nothing else.
Right.
But the medicines and everything, the doctors, everything works better when you're hip to the game. And this is what's happened in your life.
And the key that I realized was that peace had to come from within me.
That's right.
Everybody looks outside of them, and you're going to give me the answer. You're going to help me. You're going to make this better for me. And then we're always disappointed, and we're fearful then, right? Is that person really going to do? The only person you could truly trust is you. So when you find that belief within you, then it just all starts
Didn't
to.
we just have this conversation the other day?
Well, we have
it every day.
Well, we have this conversation. We try to have it every single day because the bottom line is, you got to believe in you. And I'm not saying sarcastically or to be this or be that. You got to believe in what you believe in. If you want to be healthy, then believe that. Because I guarantee you one thing: if you want to think you're sick, you're going to get sick.
Absolutely. They've done studies on that, and they did studies where they would give a placebo to everybody in the group, and they would tell a certain group it's $2.50 for this pill. The other group, it's only 10 cents. The ones with the $2.50, it works, it's wonderful. It wasn't even anything.
Right.
It was vitamin C.
Now,
it's all up here.
Now I'm going to go out on a limb here, and don't scream at me and don't write to me, but I'm going to go on a limb. Do you know, because you've turned the corner, that if people were actually to hold risks with you and just think for 1 minute, they're going to be able to see things differently.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you are carrying a light.
Well,
and that's what changes in our life.
That's absolutely my mission. And I mean, I know that this happened for a purpose, and I'm just proof that choosing happy definitely works. And my friend had come to me, her cousin, was like 44 years old, stage 4 colon cancer. And she's like, can you help her? And I'm like, sure. I was like, what am I going to do? I literally just spoke to her, and I was like, I just, said, listen, if I could do this, you could do this. Here's what I did. Read some positive stuff every morning, but don't just read it. Then set your intention for the day.
You gotta hold it.
Set your intention for the day, and then just work on that throughout the day. And I just gave her some little rituals to put in place. Told her about the chemo party. Well, she's fine. She has rocked this, and she was in such a dark, depressive place. And just simply, putting that message out there. You do have a choice every day.
That's right.
Every day. We all have our struggles.
Well, the amazing thing is that you've turned the corner, and the next level for you now is to express it to people so that they can hold on to it. And the funny thing about faith, belief, whatever you want to call it, you can call it whatever you want, is that it doesn't take a vacation. So if something goes wrong in your life, that's okay. Those are just things,
It's life, part of life.
I mean, my 80-year-old man, I call him on the phone, I ask him, how you feel? He says, I feel like an 88-year-old. What do you think?
Yeah.
And he's right. And,
Right.
there's nothing we can do when you get to
Right.
that stage of your life.
Right.
He still thinks. I had a conversation with him yesterday. I am amazed at how sharp my father still is. Is he a pain in the tuchus? Yes.
But you love him.
But you gotta love him, because I'm gonna tell you, if I can just match up and live that long, I'm very happy. But congratulations.
Thank you
And
very
now
much.
we all want to drink from your wine of knowledge, because that's really what it's at.
We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, let's talk some tidbits from both of you. How to divorce your diagnosis and how to choose happiness. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. Happy over crappy.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming, as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior center. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments will also coordinate your wedding. Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at BMG.
Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
What is it?
And
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a Black Friday. It's kind of redundant. Black Friday, Friday after Thanksgiving.
No, it's Black Friday.
About?
No, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Why Black Friday?
Because it's Black Friday.
That's it.
But it's a Friday.
Are you serious? It's Black Friday, Lucy. Not Black Friday.
Yes, Ricky.
What is it supposed to be? Black Friday.
Cyber Monday.
Then we start singing the song. Monday.
Oh, as a matter of fact, thank you, Dylan. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, so go out and
The hell
support
is
your
that?
local small business. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, and the Heart of Delray Gallery is offering a $250 gift coupon towards a $2,000 purchase here in the gallery. And it does not have to be on one piece; it can be your entire purchase, and it is running through next week.
And this segment is brought to you by the flowers.
By Blossom Moments Floral for all of your floral needs. It's funny because I said to Freddie, I'm going to take these home for my Thanksgiving table. He says, oh, no, you're not. I'm taking them home.
Neither one of us took them home.
Because there was so much water, we didn't know how we were going to get them home. So they stayed here on the set. But for all of your floral needs, contact Jermina at 561-951-6343, Blossom Moments Floral, or bmgevents.net.
And Troy, get this for Mama son. This is beautiful.
Told me she ordered some flowers for their anniversary next week from Jermina.
Who did?
Z.
Really?
Z. Yep.
Wow.
I know.
Bobby wanted to know why I didn't bring it to the radio station. I said, because it's a little loosey-goosey.
Balance it in the water.
That's too much water. Anyway, so this is my branding puppet. Just saying.
You're going unicorn style with me.
That's right.
And
Okay.
it's mine, but it's okay, I share. We all share here on the set. But I
That's
want to talk, since we're running out of time, how do we choose happiness? And Leslie, I want to ask you, because you wrote an entire book to divorce your diagnosis. You healed yourself as well.
Yes, yeah. So it's funny because I'm actually expanding that book, and I've been more into like people's stories and
talking to the circle.
testimonials and like so many people that I've come across that have been divorced a diagnosis, and it's think about how many times over your life that you've been told you have something, right? You know, I mean, if I go back, I look horrible on paper. It's kind of scary. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And you don't have anything that you were diagnosed with right now?
Right now, I mean, I have what they told me I have, but I don't admit to it, and it doesn't, haunt me like it used to.
So you don't analyze, you don't give it the oomph.
Yeah, like divorcing your diagnosis doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's really just a matter of not letting it take over your identity and really become who you are. And some people tend to live by that and start to call it their own, like my thyroid or my this or my that. And so it's really about being able to separate yourself and still live in gratitude and still see all of the bright things in life and not accept it as just the cards that you're dealt. Like, it doesn't have to be your destiny. It can be something sometimes you can overcome, and sometimes you dance with it, and you make the best of the situation.
And you do that all the time. For years, I didn't realize, hey, everyone's got stuff. I'm not going to reveal your stuff, but you are one of the happiest people, right? She's always laughing, always snorting with you on air, and there you have it.
Why would you say snorting with me on the air?
Because we do snort. We're a bunch
You
of
gotta
snorters.
sort of make the noise though, because snorting don't look good.
I roll my R's and I don't snort, so I'm just saying.
You don't snort either?
No.
Why?
You've snorted before.
Of course
no?
she has.
I think so, Dawn.
But you're one of the happiest people.
And she's changing the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. I just don't want to run out of time because there are people that are listening, and there are things that go on that people get sick.
Yeah.
Family members get sick. And you can all go down this rabbit hole, as I call it.
It's easy to do that.
And it's easy to do it, especially when you've got a whole family pulling you down the rabbit hole, and you're trying just to stay above the rim and say, have hope, we're going to deal with this, and they're all, but. What are some ways
But
you can't, but this is going to happen next, but we need to deal with
But why do you
finances.
listen to all of that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have 60,000 people listening to us right now.
If I were to listen to 60,000 people tell me how to do this thing, I'd be nuts.
Well, how do you choose happiness? How do you stay happy all the time?
Honey, I choose the opposite of what everybody else is doing.
Gio, how do you do it, Wonder Boy?
Gio, how do you stay happy, Mr. Papa to be? You have the mute on. Hold on. Say that again, Gio. Say that again.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, so I ignore the haters and I focus on what I really want. And if other people don't understand that, then it doesn't really matter.
He's your son.
Now, do you ever worry?
Apple tree.
Do you ever worry about what other people think? Does it ever play games with you on your head and say, boy, they said this, and that, and the next thing you know, you are actually listening to them?
Sometimes, I'm not going to lie and say that, no, I never do that, but I like to at least try to not care what people think, or at least certain people. I mean, I don't care what some guy on the street says to me, but if you or Don were to be like, you probably shouldn't do that, I think it comes with where you put your trust in people.
Where you put your faith. That's a good point. Where you put your faith in people.
Yeah. Well, for me, as you guys know, I spend time with God every morning. That is my time with Him, and just being focused on, joy through Him. And then I go out and I share my faith, just being me, and laughing and enjoying life, because life's short. We know that. It's very short. And, you don't know. I mean, this Thanksgiving was very strange because both my parents weren't here. And so, I dreaded it, but once I was there with my brother and his wife, we really had a good time. It was emotional, but it was good, so it's a new normal now. And that's okay, because that is part of life,
Right.
So you just hold on to your faith and you just walk out the door and share who you are.
Danielle, how do you deal with it?
Well, I like to meditate. So I do meditate when I get upset. And I do think like I start doing what I love to do.
Yes.
so I can go like do a pedicure. Or
That's
I'm with you, girlfriend.
Self-love. Self-love.
Yeah,
Yes.
I buy my favorite beer and I cook. Well, I try to cook.
You gotta do what you love. I come here. Everyone's on
Right,
Black
yeah.
Friday dealing with all my family stuff right now, and they said, "You're doing what?" I said, "I got 3 shows."
Right.
Yep.
I'll
And
do
you
it.
love what you do.
I love what I do.
Right.
I
Well,
love
that's
it.
the other
I
thing.
mean, come on, look what we
Hello.
get to do now is share happiness with how many people. Who gets that opportunity?
But when you get to love you, everything else is downhill. That's the most important part. Because when people tell you, listen, this and that, let me lay my stuff on you. Because I gotta empty the stuff on. You gotta wipe it away. You gotta say, okay,
Right.
I understand. I told you, put your head to the side, scratch your head, and say, and you're worried why?
Right.
I mean, my mother and your parents, they can't be worried about nothing no
No, they're
more.
in heaven, man. They're lucky. They're the lucky ones.
So the bottom line here is it could be worse. No matter, I
Absolutely.
mean, I know that you were sick and everything else. It could be worse. You could not be here.
Yeah,
So let's look at the glass always full.
Always full.
Forget about the
Yes.
half full. I never understood
Always
that.
full.
It's
yeah,
half
that,
full.
You know, that's a good point.
Let's make it full.
Okay,
Why?
I'm
You
with
know
ya.
what? You know where I learned that?
And it's
That lady sitting right here.
champagne.
Yes. I mean, forget about the half full. Let's just make it
Mine's right.
full. What the hell is this?
I like that too.
Leslie, how do you do it?
I actually have a pretty. I do gratitude journaling.
Yeah, I do that
So
too.
it's amazing the little things, even when you have a horrible day, what you can find that's actually still
Right.
wonderful. And it's really important, I think, to watch the stories that you tell yourself in your head, especially the ones you bring from other people's truths and the things. I mean, as you grow up, we only learn about ourselves either what we're told, our
Mhm.
experiences, or our observations. So at some point, your truth has to become your own instead of all of these things that people teach you as you get older. So be careful because your brain will believe what you tell it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really tell it something positive, or you can tell it something stinky, and it's going to believe you either way.
Stinky. And you know something is really cool?
Stinking thinking.
You know what the one thing is that I'm really sad about? That there isn't enough of yous. That's what it comes down to. There isn't enough of yous to go around.
And that's part of the reason we have the hope, right? Because you said if you can hold belief and faith in your hand.
That's right.
That's why we created the Hearts of Hope. If you can hold hope in your hand, and sometimes you just need that tangible thing in your hand
Sure,
or your
absolutely.
pocket. It's like a reminder. It's a trigger, right? To say, okay, wait, I've got this. Until you can actually do it without holding it, and then someone else needs it a little bit more. But the
That's
fact
fine.
that you pulled that, you had no idea
Yeah,
how
I didn't even know she was coming.
when she came.
Can she tell a story about? Of
course.
Sure, you got a couple of minutes.
Oh my gosh. So this is talk about holding something in your hand. So when I was in the hospital, when I had went to the ER, I was admitted into the hospital, and I was like overwhelmed. I was lost. I was in a very dark place, and I was with my mom, and the nurse came in, and she gives me a bag. I open it, and there's an Iron Man medal, the ribbon and all. It's all decorated. It says like, "You've got this. Like, keep pushing." And I'm like, oh, somebody, like, I thought it was somebody from Orange Theory, maybe. Well, it turned out that it was from We Finish Together, and people donate their medals, and then they're, to give their strength and their courage, and just share that. And it was the craziest thing. Like, I got that medal in my hands, and I was just like, all right, this is my Iron Man.
Yeah.
I could do this. Like, it just clicked, and it's amazing. I go back to the chemo suite at the Cleveland Clinic, and my daughter and I will hand out these medals, and it just gives everybody that spark.
Right.
It's
They need
amazing.
it.
Send her to see your father.
Yeah, it's going to take this whole army with me to see my father.
But that's why those.
And so I have an army. It's called Mel's Army.
Really?
If you want to find me, you can find me on melsarmy.com. And because there was so much love and there was so much support.
I want to join that army.
From MELS?
MELS Army.
Melsarmy.com.
And I had so many friends and so much support that I started. I have my website, and then I have a Facebook page where we just share, like, happiness tips and recipes.
Melsarmy.com, Dawn DeMarco Sparkle of Life. Get your raffle ticket. Leslie Harrington, oh my gosh, I love you. LeslieHarrington.net. Danielle Bajan Photography and Headshots. Have a wonderful Friday, everyone. Be grateful and choose happy over crappy. Monday, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Oh, that's so great.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
AM 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Download the new